So the technological background, graphene is a single layer of carbon atoms arranged in two-dimensional honeycomb layers. It has the properties that makes an excellent material for various applications, from electronics and energy storage to biomedical devices, and even enhance the technique in the fashion industry. Moving on to the purpose of our company. At first, the company purpose was to substitute the suffering of people in northern Thailand from the unpredictable weather by having graphene dye applied to the clothing, which can conduct heat without even need for thick layer. But later on, we distribute more function of graphene dye to daily sport and medical. Moving on to the pain point, although ordinary clothes does work, it does serve the purpose of wearing it in our normal daily lives. But there are some pain point that it can be better, like thermal regulation, the durability, and sweat and odor accumulation, which all of these problems can be solved by applying graphene dye.
Productions, we innovate the diverse graphene-infused coatings for specific needs like sport and the formals, or even the healthcare and uniform. We're collaborating with the partner tech firms, healthcare institutions for expertise and innovations. We're using the technologies, explore wearables, and sensors that monitoring health features to enhance the clothing functionalities. The market strategies we emphasize health business, durabilities, and style leverage online platform for wider much. And for the customers and the customizations, we offer personalized options in designs, heating, and health monitoring a tailored customer's experience. For value proposition canvas, we offer our product, which is a graphene dye fabric to the cloth company, and against the creators by the graphene dye will distribute the functions such as a thermal regulation, which warm and cold and warm. Also, they provide the electrical conductivities, which resist the static electricities during the winters. And lastly, it's create more durabilities, which will make the tear resistance. After apply all these functions in the fabric, the clothes will be last longer. And for pay relievers, we can reduce amount of time that customer have to go to buy the new clothes in each seasons or in their occasions. For customers profile, we found out that the gains that customer get from us is the cloth will have more durables, which will make their clothes last longer. Get cloths that be able to conduct and release the heat depends on the temperatures. And lastly, the cloth doesn't hold the smell, which sweat and the odor doesn't affect our clothes at all. The pain they will have was the cloth always hold the smell and the shape wasn't hold that much good, and thermal regulations never occurred before in the garment industrial. Lastly, the customer job, it's it's also depends on what they need, but yeah, the functional is to get a cloth that will hold their shapes for long times and doesn't need to tear off, so they don't have to buy the new one. Emotions, they get a cloth that will be warm in cold in warm, and for socials, they have a clothes to wear in their everyday life and appropriate for the occasions.
For our target market, we have range from normal people, kids to elder, to the service worker or the professional that needs to the clothes that we provide, such as the medic, the cabin crew, waiter, nurse, doctor, and so on. For our market size, for the graphene as a whole, it's estimated as 864 million and will rise to 2.9 billion in 2030. And but for the graphene clothes or graphene dye products, they have not estimated the official value yet. So I will refer it to the graphene carbon product market, which has estimated themselves as 87 million. For our TAM, I have shows the textile dye market for worldwide for 10.7 billion, and for SAM, it's the 10% of the market, which is which is they based on the technology based 2.4 millions. And for our some for 78% of those are the sports clothes, medical clothes, and everyday clothes, which we aim for, which is 1.9 million.
Here is our business model. We first starting with having a fabric as our raw materials. Then we apply the graphene dyes, which is our key features and key product of this business. After that, we're gonna have a graphene dyed fabric. Once we receive an order from a house brand or the luxury brand that we have collaborated, we're gonna process it and make the patterns in order to make them as a clothing, such as shirt, t-shirt, skirt, sportwear, and so on. After that, we're gonna deliver it to the warehouse, which will distribute our graphene dye clothing product to the brand that's been ordering from us. And that brand gonna sales into the customer segment.
For the unfair advantage, we have five. For the first one, flexible application, we can apply the graphene dye onto any fabric. For the variety of function, our graphene dye provide various functions for the fabric, such as the tear resistance, thermal conductivity, and so on. If we have environmental friendly process into making the graphene dye, the long-term efficiency, since the fashion industry and the graphene markets are projected to grow a lot more, we have no worries in that. For the technology improvements, graphene as a whole has like continuously expand through the various industries such as the electronics, aerospace, and so on. There are opportunities for our company to expand and develop our technology into this similar industry.
So for the competitions, we can divide it into two categories. The first category is the direct competitors, which are Carbon Rivers, Alpha Chemistry, Reed Advanced Materials, which all of these companies have developed somewhat similar technology as ours. And for the indirect competitors, for the sportwear section is Nike and Adidas, and fashion is Uniqlo and Zara.
For market plan, partnerships and collaborations, we are forging groundbreaking partnerships with graphene suppliers, tech firms, and healthcare institutions to lead in research and development luxury span. And industry uniform are also joining forces with us to redefine style and functionality. For educational, dive into the world of graphene with our rich educational content from blog posts to video. We are here to inform you about unparalleled benefits of graphene clothing and the future of wearable technology. For online presence and advertising, explore the future of fashion online. Our digital platform offers an extensive retail experience. Engage with us on social media where influencers amplify the value of our graphene-infused wearable. Find us on shopping apps for exclusive content and updates. Health and wellness event. Join us prioritizing health and wellness. Be a proud sponsor and participants in event that showcase the practical application of graphene clothing, especially in the dynamic world of sport and wellness.
For our finance, I will talk about in the 2021. So we buy the graphenes for $100 for per 1 kilo. We projected to sell that of around 4 tons. So it's 400,000 for the variable cost. We sold them once 175 per kilo, so that will be 700,000 for 4 tons. Minus those, we get the contribution margin 300,000, and the operation expenses around 20,000 per month. 12 months we got the 2,400,000. So at last our net income will get only 20, 60,000.
To research about the graphene dye and the suitable fabric materials. After that, we're gonna create the implementation plan. Then we're gonna develop how to make graphene dye can dye in the light tone colors. After that, we're gonna making a prototype and then trail with our potential customers in each seasons, both in Thailand and overseas. After that, in year 2, we're gonna verify and launch our product. For the first quarters of year 2, we're gonna verify the results after testing the prototype. We're gonna collect the feedback and improve our product. After that, we're gonna sign for collaboration with the artists or influencers for the first launch. Then in the next quarters of year 2, we're gonna launch our product during the fall-winter collections, which is the perfect timing due to the climate. In year 3, we're gonna publicize, and we aim to do the marketing in this year. We're gonna publicize our product by collaborating with the luxury brands and a house brand, which can create the values of our product. After that, through the soft power of Thai in the entertainment industry, we're gonna become everyone essentials items.